Okay.
Okay, so like with powers and abilities and everything like that, we have, that's another hero on the other side. So we have actually set up here, we have PvP in an open world, so we're on the villain side here, we got heroes on the other side, and we're just kind of fighting each other. But, and actually I'm at the hero start point, so let me get out of here because it's probably not a good spot to go.
So you are a villain?
I'm a villain, yeah.
Okay, so that's where...
So yeah, you can play either as a hero or a villain in this game.
Okay.
And so, talking about powers now, basically what we have is you have different types of powers, right? You can have like fire, you can have ice, Kid Frostbite's an ice character, right? And then you combine that with a power type, or power source, I should say. And then basically the power source is like, does it come out of my eyes, right? Superman's heat vision comes out of his eyes, or does it come out of my hands, or does it come out of a weapon or a ring, right? Green Lantern would be a ring. So for me it would be like, I have it coming out of my two clips, my two pistols there. So to take another ice character like Mr. Freeze, he has an ice rifle, right? And Captain Cold has his two pistols, so I'm feeling really kind of more like Captain Cold. So here's the death mechanic. I got that was a creative director, by the way. So, but basically, we don't have death in the game. We have a rally mechanic, right? And you think about it like Superman. He gets like knocked down, he goes through a building, and he kind of gets up, shakes the cobwebs out, and gets back into the fight. You know, we want to be similar to that. So we have a rally mechanic where it counts down, and then you can kind of survey the area. If it looks clear, you can recover. And then, you know, maybe get back into the fight or do whatever. When you use afterburners, then you're going to encase a block of ice there and pick him up and throw him over the edge. So get him out of the way and I can make my escape.
Dog defeated.
So there's DEFCON over there.
Like, dude, I'm going to leave WoW. I'm done.
So I'll say that on video.
I'm leaving WoW. I don't love you anymore.
So basically, like I was saying, you have different power types and different power sources. So say you wanted to make someone like Green Lantern, right? Inspired by Green Lantern.
Yeah.
You'd use light powers, right? That would be constructs out of light, right?
Yeah.
Hammers, globes. You would pick the ring as your power source, right? Everybody has a super movement.
Can you pull that up or like character creation?
No, we don't have that yet. It's still in kind of a really bare prototype state. But you would pick flight as your super movement mode, and then as your ability, you'd pick maybe something like willpower, which would give you certain attributes to combat. Now, for someone like, say, like Batman, right? We have a power that's like a specialist, and that's a guy who has all these gadgets, right? Like smoke bombs and all those types of things. So you'd have Batman that had these gadgets. He would be a melee fighter, right? He's a martial artist. So he would use his hands as his kind of power source. And he would be an acrobatic similar to this, where he would have, you know, like jumps and like different types of leaping ability to get up to the tops of buildings, right? And so you can kind of like, you know, hang onto the building and like, stand on the side and leap the wall tap from building to building. And then, you know, his thing, his kind of abilities might be like more combat oriented, right? Because he can do critical strikes and martial arts types of move. Now, you change one thing and you have Green Arrow, right? You change it from your hands to a bow, and you have Green Arrow, right? Because he does the same types of movements. He's a gadget kind of guy, but everything comes out of it.
It's really like you've not taken a whole lot away from like the class types, I guess, and you've just been able to like rip it apart and say, well, we're gonna let you have the character you really just want to play with.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, the other thing along that line is from day one, we want to have you start at like, you know, level 11 or whatever. Like, we don't want you to have to like start out killing rats and then wait till level 20 to get your movement mode or anything like that. It's like if you're a super speedster, you get super speed right out of the gate. Or if you're a flyer, you get flight right out of the gate. Right? Because that's what really defines your character.
Travel powers are like, that was the thing that made or break me in most MMOs.
Yeah, so we want you to just step right into that right away.
Well, what about a leveling system, though? What do you have planned for that?
Yeah, we definitely will have